Well, I think it's important for any tribal leader to be provided the vaccination because we have such a great responsibility to be available to the community during our respective terms. So while I had refused the initial offer to be vaccinated last year, when I was reappointed, I knew it was important for me to receive the vaccine so that I do have a level of safety and safeguard against the virus during the time that I'm serving the Acoma people. After receiving the first dose, I think physically what was really interesting was that I had some soreness for a good hour after the vaccination, and then after that I didn't feel anything. I was perfectly fine. I guess I did have a sense of relief and anticipation for the second dose, but I was also concerned about how others were feeling, and how others who had received the vaccine prior to me and those who were in the grouping that I was in, and how they were feeling, and just hoping that no one was having any negative reactions. But I think overall I felt a little more secure, and probably more so anticipating, a greater anticipation for the second dose. I have to think about, we're all very different, and we all view Western medicine differently. Some of us have very strong beliefs that keep us from taking advantage of Western medicine. So considering all those things, I think we have to be respectful of individuals' perspectives and their right to make that choice. But I think what's important to know, is that on some level, all of us are probably reliant on Western medicine, and some of us get a flu shot every year. Some of us go to the dentist every year. Some might go to get a physical exam every year. Some of us have underlying conditions that maybe frighten us a little more about accepting the vaccine. But I think that the vaccine, as it's being distributed across the world, certainly there's a very, very small percentage of people who are declining the vaccine. And I think that's really encouraging for all of us. And, for Acoma, my hope is that we're able to vaccinate the entire Acoma population, both on those who live on the reservation and off the reservation. I hope by even late spring, summer of this year. And that's a big goal because, we don't know how the rest of the rollout of vaccine is going to occur, but it's something that I hope that we can offer to each and every one of our tribal members. Of course, we don't know whether the vaccine will be safe for children, but if it does, if there's a version of this vaccine, perhaps that becomes available for kids. I think it's important for us then to be preparing for and thinking about the vaccination of our children. It's a safeguard, it's a safety measure, and if we can achieve herd immunity to the virus, that then will allow us to re-engage as families, as community, and culturally, which is, I know all of us are just really yearning for that spirituality and that reconnection with our own culture. So doing so and participating and accepting the vaccine will certainly help us to begin preparing for that reconnection.